Hey guys!
Alright folks, we're here on Nuclear Blast Week on the channel to check out another video, actually requested by this folk right here. Another video that meant something to the viewer, but we completely missed it throughout the year, so that's why we're doing this Nuclear Blast Week on the channel. Now this band is Oranssi Pazuzu, they are from Finland. The name of the song is Muuntautuja. Muuntautuja. Anyway, dude, that was good fucking accent there. Like, I fucking delivered on that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I put some vesa on that. Anyways,
vesa.
So anyhow, I know this band. I don't want to say anything about this band because I don't want to jade your opinion before you even listen to the song.
Okay.
But I'm dying to hear what you think about this track.
Where the fuck is Pazuzu from, by the way? Because I swear to God, I've heard the name Pazuzu before.
It doesn't matter. So anyhow, these guys were just on tour in Europe with Soul Saphir together, the two bands together.
Is that gonna give me a little bit of a...
No. So
okay.
This is one of Jonathan's favorite bands. All right? Our boy Jonathan Seltzer. So from Metal Hammer UK. Shout out to Metal Hammer UK. So... and he was on the channel. We did a year-end review together, me and him. So if you didn't see that video, go check it out. So anyways, this is one of his favorite bands, and the album, they released a new album this year, is one of his favorite records. I don't want to say more than that, because I'm dying. I'll tell you after the video, I'll tell you my own opinions. But I'm dying to hear what you think about this band, because this is your first time listening to them.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you ready?
I don't know. I don't know. That last comment scared me a bit.
Okay. Well, I'm dying to hear what you have to say.
What the fuck was that, man? That I have a migraine. Not the band, dude. I have a migraine. That hurt my head. The video hurt my eyes. There was a point in time where you may see I went cross-eyed because like all my eyes just couldn't focus. Dude, I was tripping out hard.
So were they when they were making this shit.
Yeah,
So what's your take on
dude,
Oranssi Pazuzu?
The way it starts where it has that drum and
it's very droney though.
And whatever. I thought
like a
that
very
was the
drone
intro.
song.
And I'm like a minute in, I'm like, that's not the intro.
No, that's just the song.
That's just the song.
That's their hooky riff.
I don't know about hooky. And then they were talking about being moist. Fuck, Finnish people love being moist, man.
What the fuck where you get the moist from?
Because when you said something about moist, I don't know.
Well, they're moisty people. What can I say?
They have a lot of words.
They're wet.
They have a lot of
wet.
words that start with moist.
I know they're always wet. Those Finns.
I don't know.
Fuck.
Man.
They keep the.
They keep it moist.
They keep it moist.
Like the sauna.
They're all wet like a young girl in her pride. That's a Manowar song, by the way. Which now makes me think that wow, that doesn't sound good at all.
Yeah, man. Only Manowar would.
Yeah, their lyrics is keeping your swords wet like a young girl in her pride, and I'm like, a girl in her pride doesn't sound good. A young girl in her pride sounds even worse. But you know, anyhow.
Swords wet too, man. God damn it.
Yeah, wet with blood.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Like
I know.
nothing about that part of it. Now the more that I think about that specific song, the worse that the whole thing sounds.
Yeah.
Just saying. On that note, I'm going to Iceland to see Manowar in like 3 weeks or something. Looking forward to it.
Dude, what the fuck was that, man? I don't even know what to say.
You want to gather your thoughts for a little bit while I
Yeah.
tell you? Okay, so let me say this. I don't like this band at all. All right?
Okay.
I'd
be surprised.
I don't like this band at all. I've tried to review their last 3 records that they've released. I didn't make it past half of the first song. Like, I can't. If I wasn't sitting here with you watching this video, I wouldn't have made it past 1 minute. So every single time these guys have
yet I'd rather listen to this than what's it called? The band with the jazz players who play different songs at once, and we saw them with.
I thought you were gonna say Harakiri for the Sky. I was gonna fucking slap you. So.
Oh no, I'd rather listen to Harakiri from the Sky.
Yeah, but anyways, what band are you talking about?
The one we saw with a bath. The guys opened for a bath.
Oh, the Imperial
Triumphant.
Dude, I don't know. Like that's a little bit like there's a Venn diagram where, which is just a circle where those two bands meet. You know what I mean? Like, I think if you're a fan of one, you're probably a fan of the other. I really feel.
Yeah.
I can actually listen to Imperial Triumphant more than I can listen to this. Just saying.
I could probably listen to 6 Feet Under a little bit more than that.
I've seen Imperial Triumphant live twice, and I made it through. You've seen them once.
I've seen them once, and I think that was already too many.
Yeah, I've seen them twice. Fuck. So, not by choice, but I was there because they were opening for other bands. So anyhow.
It was so sad. I saw them come on stage, and I'm like, these guys look so cool.
I know.
And they start playing, I'm like, this is terrible. And I was high, too, so, like, anything that would be playing would probably be good to me, and it actually annoyed me so much I had to leave the room, go behind the curtain, and sit on the couch and be like, I can't.
So let me just say this about continuing my point with the band. Since we've had the channel, every time they've released an album, I literally download the album on my phone.
Why?
And I say to myself, okay, maybe it was just that record.
This has got to be like a humiliation ritual.
Hold on, it was like maybe no, because I'm like, okay, maybe it was that record I wasn't a fan of. So every single time, I say to myself, maybe this time is going to be the time that I'm going to like it.
Oh, Pazuzu.
So I press play, and it's like a minute into the first song, I'm like, I cannot do this. Not in good conscience with myself. Can I sit through this whole album? Multiple times because I have to listen to it multiple times to do a review, and then do a review that is not going to be biased on my opinion of how much I dislike it. So I'm like, so what's the point?
The music's not for you.
Yeah, so what's the point? What's the point? What's the point of me doing a review, forcing myself to listen to something I don't like, and then obviously reviewing it in a negative way because I don't like it. That's the reason why, if you guys are wondering why I didn't review the new Opeth album on the channel, because I don't like it. I don't like. I'm not a huge fan of Opeth to begin with, and based on those singles, fuck, they lost me at chapter 1.
They lost me at the first. They lost me at Opeth.
Actually, they lost me at chapter 3 because that's the first one we did before we did chapter 1.
Yeah.
So they lost me at 3.
They lost me at Opeth.
So,
Right,
so what's the point of me wasting my precious time listening to something I don't like to then give a bad review to the band that doesn't deserve the bad review because the music appeals to people. It just doesn't appeal to me.
Exactly.
So I just like, so when is a situation, if it's a band that I really like and the album is bad, I still do the review because I like the band, I just didn't like the album.
Yeah.
But in these specific, so anyways, but I've given it a try because I don't want people to say, well, maybe you need to listen to this song or that record or whatever.
Or if it's a band that like it's a big band and you've liked some of their stuff, but it's like a big album, so you got to review it. Like Opeth was different because we don't like Opeth, and it's not because it's Opeth. It's because just like we're not big prog guys, right?
True.
So it's not like you liked older Opeth stuff.
No, I was okay with it.
Where it was like, okay, I gotta do this album review and I don't like it. No, it's like it was okay, but it's not like how
I don't jizz over it.
Yeah, it's not like
not even gives me a little Woody. Nothing. There's nothing down. Nothing happens down there when Opeth is playing.
When Opeth is playing, I become a bird.
I don't want to turn this into an Opeth hating video, but when they were on tour with Tribulation, I went to the show. I saw Tribulation. I loved it. I saw half a song and I left from Opeth. Half a song, I left. It's not for me. It's just not for me.
And you know what? That was 20 minutes you're not going to get back.
I went there. I was like, all right, this is exactly what I thought it was. And then fucking I left. Actually, I didn't leave. I stayed in the lobby talking to a bunch of friends while they were still playing in the... So it was like background music. Yeah. And that was okay. As background music was perfect. Now, like I said, for these guys, I don't want people to think that, oh, this is just one song or the other. No, me personally, I've tried... The last 3 records, I've tried... And then what I did was, I didn't like a minute into the first song, I was like, okay.
So you went to the second song?
Yeah, just, okay, maybe it's the first song that I'm not, like, vibing with. No, it was, the second song was as bad as the first. So I was like, no, this is not for me. And this is the reason why we've never done a video from this band on the channel. Because if I don't like it, I have a pretty good feel for what this guy likes. Dude, and I'm like, there's no way he's going to like
some
this.
Shit, if you're at, like, a demonic rave, this is playing. And I think that's the only time this should be playing. Because if it was, then I'm not going to hate. I'm like, okay, whatever. People are doing drugs and fucking lot of lights and neon shit. I'm down. But sitting here with you and watching, I don't know.
It reminds me when we were in Norway this year for Inferno. I went to see Patriarchy, not to be confused with Patriarch. Patriarch is the former Batushka. No. Patriarchy is a completely different band. No. I went to see Patriarchy with Jonathan. Actually,
I was gonna say,
who recommended that because he's a fan of these. Anyway, so I went to see with him.
Close. In sound?
No, nothing alike. A little bit of the drone stuff, yes. A little bit of the drone stuff, yes. So, anyways, so I went to see Patriarchy with him and a few other friends like Thorsten and stuff. We all went to see them, and I was entertained for the first 20 minutes, 30 minutes, because of all the BDSM stuff that was happening on stage. But even after a while, that wears you thin. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, I can only get, blue balls for so long until something actually happened. Also, the fact that she was selling her breast milk at the merch stand also enticed me to go to the show. So anyhow,
did you at least get some from the merch?
No,
stand?
I didn't. So anyway, so I went there. I saw the show, and I was like, I had fun. Because it was so crazy, the performance was so crazy, and in the setting, which was a long day, and we're vibing and friends.
If I was there at these guys in
Sol Saphir.
In Sol Saphir, okay. I feel like I was at the show.
I think it has to be okay. So
it's a visual thing.
Let me finish my point. Okay. So I enjoyed that Patriarchy performance because it was less about the music for me; it was more about the performance and the setting in which we were. A small club, maybe 20 people were there. Half of them were like people that I went with. The other half was like girls that were completely wasted, and so there was a lot of like dick rubbing and all sorts of. There was a lot of shit happening there. Anyways, it felt almost like you were at an orgy, like without actually.
And the bears walked in.
Yeah, without actually like doing it. You know what I mean? So I felt like I was a fly on the wall during an orgy kind of thing. So that's kind of how it felt. So that's why I enjoyed it. So I think, for example, if these guys were playing at a small club, what's the one downstairs from the Inferno, like the Inferno one downstairs?
John D's.
So if they were playing at a place like that, which is very cavernous, very dark, and the ambiance is created, maybe I can enjoy that kind of like I'm just saying, because for example, patriarchy, there's no way I would ever listen to their music outside of that setting.
Yeah,
so I think this to me may be a band that it's a band that I need a right setting for it to appreciate what I'm seeing.
I think if these guys
there's no way I would ever put this on the car or on my drive to work. I'll drive off the road.
If these guys were playing at Rebel, I think that would be good, because Rebel has all the fucking panels of like the
mirrors and shit.
Yeah, but they have like the LED screens and stuff. They would be playing their fucking shit on that, all the neon lights at Rebel. I think it would work, and it would be a visual experience. It would be.
But you have to be on drugs though.
Oh, I mean,
that's the only thing I wasn't when I watched Patriarchy. Now I regret it because I think that would have also.
It sounds like rave music. People are gonna be dancing and doing all their shit. You know, like
this is Carpenter Brute on steroids.
Don't even, because to be honest with you, I actually like don't compare this to Carpenter Brute. Carpenter Brute is actually good.
I touched the nerve.
Carpenter Brute is actually good. Like, I'm on Yachty's side now. I'm on Yachty's side now.
I cannot get down with Carpenter Brute.
I can. It's good. It's like Carpenter Brute's the shit I when I used to go to the gym.
Many moons ago.
That's the shit I listen to.
You know what I listen when I go to the gym?
What?
Take a wild guess. And I listen like really loud.
I don't know.
Kublai Khan, Texas.
Yeah, that makes
sense. Move
sense.
your ass, bitch! And I'm like,
okay, I'm moving my ass.
I'm like he's my personal trainer in the headphones. Fuck, it's amazing.
I listen to like house music and like a lot of like, because that shit's very like.
No, that doesn't pump me.
It's loud in your ears and whatever.
For me, Kublai Khan, Texas is perfect gym music for me. Because the guy's like pumping me up there, you know?
I don't know. The electronic music while going to the gym, it's a different way.
I don't know. I don't feel that vibe. Anyways. So.
Like, I can't go to the gym and listen. You know what?
No, you can't go to the gym because you're not going to the gym at all.
No, but.
You don't have the body of somebody who goes to the gym.
When I used to go to the gym, I wasn't listening to fucking Sons of Winter and Stars. I can't do it.
When I'm on the bike doing cardio, I can listen to Time and stuff like that.
I can. Because that's the type of music I want to, like... vibe.
No, when I'm on the bike, I zone out, so it works for me. When I'm doing weights and stuff, I need house music works,
because house music you can really just zone.
Anyways, we're completely getting off topic here. This shit would make me pull rip a bicep or something.
Dude,
like
this shit is.
No,
like,
I can't do it.
This shit's like, okay, where's the LSD? You know, let me wear one of those
This
Borat.
This is musical LSD.
Dude, I'll be wearing one of those Borat bathing suits and LSD in the club with sunglasses inside during like dark and neon lights and stuff.
Anyhow, not for me.
With the fucking little pins.
So I think it's fair to say it's not for you.
No.
All right. That was a reason why we never checked them on the channel. That was a reason. Anyhow, I thought it would be fun to get this guy's opinion on it.
My excitement for the video went from here, and then the last comment you made before starting the video, it went down to here.
And now it just crashed and burned.
Oh, now it crashed and burned.
All right. On that note, guys, thank you very much for everybody watching this video, and thank you to the person who asked for it. I just thought, like, the reason I picked it, I just thought it would be funny for him to check it out. Anyways, we'll see you all at the next one.
See ya.